Welcome to the Bitcoin Transition. Bitcoin Essentials Course Module 2, Lesson 1. Before we begin, a quick disclaimer. This course is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Pause the video here if you'd like to read the full disclaimer in detail. Acquiring and securing Bitcoin. How to buy, earn, and secure your Bitcoin. Now that you understand what Bitcoin is and why it's the most important monetary breakthrough in generations, it's time to take the next step. It's time to learn how to get Bitcoin and how to secure it like a sovereign individual. Because unlike fiat money, where your bank holds the keys, sets the rules, and takes their cut, Bitcoin puts you in control. And with that control comes responsibility. Bitcoin isn't like any money you've used before. There's no password reset, no fraud hotline, no manager you can call if something goes wrong. You are the bank. That's the trade-off and the opportunity. Because once you learn how to secure Bitcoin properly, you unlock full financial freedom. No censorship, no inflation, no permission needed. In this lesson, you'll learn how to buy Bitcoin safely through exchanges and why it's critical to withdraw it immediately to self-custody. How to acquire Bitcoin peer-to-peer for greater privacy and autonomy. Why earning Bitcoin through your work or your business is often the smartest way to accumulate it. And how to set up your own wallet, understand seed phrases, and follow best practices to keep your Bitcoin secure and private. Owning Bitcoin isn't just about watching the price go up. It's about building resilience. It's about being unbreakable in a system that's built to fail you. Because at the end of the day, when they print endless fiat, Bitcoin has no top, because fiat is infinite. Focus on stacking sats. That's all that matters. Let's get started and get you set up for true Bitcoin ownership and self-custody. If you're finding this helpful, please take a moment to like and subscribe to the channel. It might seem small, but every like, comment, and subscriber helps boost the algorithm and spread this message further. Everything here is shared freely, with the hope of bringing more peace and prosperity to the world through Bitcoin education. Your support truly makes a difference. There are three main ways to get your hands on Bitcoin. You can buy it, you can earn it, or you can trade it privately, person to person. In this section, we'll walk through each of these methods so you can choose what fits your goals, your privacy preferences, and your risk tolerance. Buying Bitcoin on an exchange. The most common way to acquire Bitcoin is through a cryptocurrency exchange. Think of it like a digital on-ramp from fiat to Bitcoin. There are two main types of exchanges. Centralized exchanges, or CEXs, like Binance, Kraken, Swan Bitcoin, and River. These platforms are regulated, offer smooth user experiences, and are often the first step for beginners. Then you have decentralized exchanges, or DEXs, like Bisq, RoboSads, and Peach Bitcoin. These operate peer-to-peer, often without requiring ID verification, and are used by people who prioritize privacy and control. If you're using a CEX, here's the typical process. Sign up and complete KYC, Know Your Customer verification. This usually means uploading ID and proof of address. Deposit fiat, that's your regular currency, through a bank transfer or card payment. Buy Bitcoin. And this next part is critical. Withdraw it immediately to your own wallet. Because while buying Bitcoin on an exchange is fine, leaving it there is not. When your Bitcoin is on an exchange, it's not really yours. The exchange holds it on your behalf, and history has shown how dangerous that can be. Think of Mt. Gox. Think of FTX. Billions lost. Accounts frozen. Funds gone overnight. Exchanges are custodians. They can be hacked, regulated, or simply go bust. The golden rule of Bitcoin is this: not your keys, not your coins. We'll show you how to take custody properly later in this module. Peer-to-peer P2P and private purchases. Now let's talk about buying Bitcoin privately, peer-to-peer, with no middlemen. Platforms like HODL HODL, RoboSats, and Bisq allow you to connect directly with other Bitcoiners who are looking to sell without giving up your identity. Some common P2P payment methods include bank transfers, cash in person, gift cards, or even barter-style trades. The benefit here is privacy. You avoid KYC surveillance. You reduce exchange risk. And you can buy Bitcoin even in countries where exchanges are banned or heavily regulated. But keep in mind, P2P trading requires more personal responsibility. Always verify reputations, use escrow systems, and meet in safe public places if trading cash face-to-face. Earning Bitcoin instead of buying it. Here's the truth. The best way to get Bitcoin is to earn it. Why? Because when you earn Bitcoin directly, you skip the KYC process entirely. You're not buying, you're being paid. And that's the foundation of a true Bitcoin economy. You can freelance and get paid in sats using platforms like Bitwage or Opinode. Run a business that accepts Bitcoin payments. Offer services, coding, writing, coaching, and request payment in Bitcoin. Or even mine Bitcoin, which we'll cover in detail later in this course. Earning Bitcoin not only protects your privacy, it actively strengthens the Bitcoin network by supporting circular economies where people are paid, spend, and save entirely in sats. And more importantly, it helps you opt out of fiat altogether. Whether you buy it, trade for it, or earn it, the key is this: get it into your own custody as soon as possible. That's what we'll cover next. Because owning Bitcoin is just the beginning. Securing it is what makes you sovereign. If you're finding this valuable, you'll love the full Bitcoin Essentials course, completely free, over at thebitcointransition.org. Inside, you'll get structured lessons, downloadable resources, bonus content, and everything you need to start living on a Bitcoin standard. Head to thebitcointransition.org and get started today for free.